Hello, I'm Josh Rubenstein, the Public Information Director for the Los Angeles Police Department. The LAPD is embarking on a new effort to provide you with more information about what we call critical incidents. Incidents where an LAPD officer used physical force against a criminal suspect or another member of the public that resulted in serious injury or death. These new community briefings will provide you information about circumstances when a suspect has been admitted to the hospital after force was used, if a person dies while in LAPD custody, and situations when an officer used deadly force regardless of whether anyone was injured. Our community briefings will show you physical and digital evidence, including photographs of the scene, pictures of any weapons recovered, audio recordings of 911 calls, radio transmission recordings, and video footage from our body-worn and digital in-car video system. While the information we will provide is based on a preliminary investigation, and not all the facts and circumstances are known, it's our goal to provide you with a better picture and understanding of what we do know about the incident and how we go about evaluating the facts and circumstances to determine whether the officer's actions met the high standards expected of all LAPD officers who protect and serve the communities of Los Angeles. 2 items of caution. First, this community briefing is an overview based on an active and ongoing investigation that will take several months to complete. What you're about to see is based on our understanding of the incident today and may change as we collect and analyze additional evidence and interview witnesses. Second, the images and information you're about to see may be disturbing to some. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers.
I'm Commander Alan Hamilton of the LAPD's Force Investigation Division, or FID. FID is responsible for conducting the investigation of critical incidents involving Los Angeles police officers and suspects or other members of the public when a use of force causes serious injury or death. In this community briefing, we will be providing you with information about a death that occurred after the arrest of a prowling suspect on May 6, 2018 in LAPD's Newton area. This incident began at about 11:48 a.m. when LAPD received a 911 call from a person living in the Newton area who reported seeing a prowler in the area near Town Avenue and Vernon Avenue in Los Angeles. The caller provided a description of the suspect and indicated that he may be breaking into cars.
Emergency operator 685.
Hello, I'd like to report a suspicious person.
What's the person doing?
He just walked into people's property with a brick. He's just looking around in the area.
What's the address where he's at, sir?
Right now it's on Vermont and Town Avenue. Town Street, yeah.
Is he in front of a house right now, sir?
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
and let's see. Okay, and the guy, is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's Hispanic, he's wearing a gray shirt, and around 30, I'd say.
He's in his 30s? Okay, and he's wearing a gray shirt. What color pants or shorts?
Well, from right now we can't see him. We only saw his shirt and he has a cap.
What color cap?
Blue.
And he has a brick in his hand?
From what we see, he was in front of our property and with a brick, but right now he's in the middle of the street and we're not sure if we can see the brick in his hand.
Okay, so he's in the middle of the street right now?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, well, we'll get somebody out there as soon as possible, okay?
Alright, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Any Newton unit, prowler complaint. Suspect is down the middle of the street. Suspect is a male Hispanic in his 30s, wearing a blue cap, gray shirt, armed with a brick. No further. Code US at 2152, RU 252.
2 patrol officers in LAPD's Newton area were assigned the call and responded to the 4400 block of Town Avenue to investigate. When the officers arrived, they located the man described in that 911 call standing in the middle of the street. He was later identified as Jose Chavez, a 24-year-old resident of Los Angeles. Officers tried to talk with him, but he did not respond to any of the officers' questions. Both of the officers who responded to this call were wearing LAPD-issued body-worn video cameras. These cameras are worn on the chest of the officers and captured the interaction with Chavez soon after the officers arrived on scene. Here is the body-worn video footage from the passenger officer. You are going to see him trying to communicate with Chavez, and he asked Chavez several times whether he was okay. He also asked if he needs any medical attention. Chavez does not respond and instead stands silently in the roadway at a distance.
Hey, bud. Hey. Hey, vives por aquí or what? You live around here? Everything good? Don't reach into your pocket, bud. Don't reach into your pocket. Huh?
You okay, man? People are concerned for you, man.
You good?
You okay?
Yeah?
What's going on? Where do you stay at?
You gonna talk to us or what? Okay, we're asking if you're okay. You gonna answer me, dude, or not? We're just making sure you're good. You need any medical attention or anything like that? Hey, you gonna go home or what? You can't be hanging around here, dude, going to, house to house, okay?
You're scaring people, man.
Yeah. So just call it a morning and go home, all right? Where do you live at? Okay. All right, dude, have a good one. Just get out of the street.
6 minutes later, Chavez moves to the middle of the road, while officers try again to communicate with him.
Hey, get out of the street, man. You gotta get out of the street, bud.
At this point, the officers request an additional unit and a supervisor.
It's
Get out of the street, dude.
13 that's requesting 13 out 130 verify you are responding to the total response southbound from Vernon only.
L130, copy.
Approximately 4 minutes later, Chavez becomes agitated and approaches the officers. The passenger officer, unsure at this point if Chavez was armed, drew his handgun from his holster and held it pointed toward the ground in what we call a low-ready position. This position is permitted when an officer reasonably believes that the situation may escalate to the point when deadly force is necessary. Bear in mind that the angle of the body-worn video camera is capturing images at mid-chest level, so you may not be able to see the actual angle of the officer's weapon is not directed at the suspect's body. At this point, the officers also request a backup unit, which enables one or more patrol cars to activate their emergency lights and siren to respond should it become necessary. As the additional police officers arrive, Chavez runs south on Town Avenue toward Vernon, turning abruptly towards a home.
Stay right there, dude. All right. Hey, stay right there, bud. Stay right there. Stay right there. We're trying to help you, dude. Relax. 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 Relax.
Joe!
I got you. I'll go over there. Hold on. Hey, stay right there, man. Just let him run, dude. Let him run. He's back in his area. Open this door again if you can.
He runs onto the porch and knocks on the door. The occupants opened the door, saw Chavez, and then shut the door, not letting him in. About 15 minutes after the initial response, Chavez picked up a large metal dustpan and began swinging it around. Officers tell Chavez if he does not drop the weapon, he will be tasered or shot with a beanbag shotgun. These warnings were provided in both English and Spanish.
You do not go to the streets. If you do not comply with us, you will get tased and or beanbag.
Beanbag shotguns are Remington 870 shotguns. They fire a 1-inch square sock filled with small metal pellets and are used when trying to take a suspect who is physically resisting or poses a threat of physical harm into custody. In the next videos, we hear officers discussing an RA. An RA is a rescue ambulance staffed by paramedics and emergency medical technicians from the Los Angeles Fire Department. The first responding supervisor called the ambulance at 1:14 p.m. while Chavez was still standing on the porch. He had them stand by near the scene until it was safe for them to approach.
We're gonna give the RA a couple of minutes to get here, so we have it ready to go.
Yeah.
Chavez does not comply with the officer's directions to drop the weapon, and the officer then fires the beanbag rounds, striking him several times, but with little or no effect on Chavez.
Watch him. Hold on. Beanbag up.
Team on me.
Right behind you. I'm right behind you, dude. I'm right behind you. Hey, drop it, dude. Come on. I got you over here.
You're gonna be taser or beanbag if you don't drop the weapon!
Okay, hey, beanbag, do you have a beat? Beanbag only!
I got one.
Okay.
Beanbag ready!
Hold, stand by.
Drop it!
At some point during the interaction, Chavez picks up a white flower and holds it towards officers as they continue to direct him to surrender peacefully. A short time later, he locates a container of automotive fluid and inhales fumes from the container, what is sometimes referred to as huffing. He then pours the automotive fluid on his arms and legs, and then picks up a large metal pipe from the ground. Officers again warn Chavez to drop the weapon and advise him that they may use a taser if he does not comply. When he doesn't drop the pipe, they fire additional beanbag rounds at him.
Don't do that!
Drop it down! Drop it! Get covered, get covered.
After approximately 32 minutes of trying repeatedly to get Chavez to drop the weapons he acquired while in front of the resident's house, they determined that they will attempt to use a taser. You can hear the officers in the background planning their approach, which includes an arrest team. This is a group of officers with assigned roles, including an officer assigned to less lethal force, officers that control the arms and the legs, and an officer assigned to lethal force if it becomes necessary.
I need a taser ready. Taser ready. Stand by. Come here.
Come here, bud. What's that?
Beanbags, listen up. We're going to walk up on him, one long gun, two beanbags. All right? And then we're going to have a taser. Hey, arrest him. Keep in mind, he's got a shovel in his chest.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Hey, arrest him, taser. Arrest him, taser.
You got a taser? You got your taser? Hey, come on, dude! Taser, taser, taser. Wait, watch out. He's down, Watch out.
Get him, guys, get him.
Watch out.
Hey, grab his legs.
Hey. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Your hands. Stop resisting. Got it. Stop resisting.
Two cups.
You got it, Tony. You got it. There you go.
Chavez's arms are secured with two sets of handcuffs, which expands the distance between his arms and reduces constriction of his chest.
Get your hand.
Wait, hold on. It's my hand.
Hobble. I need a hobble. He's really hard.
You got that?
Hobble. Hey, he's lifting me up with the street.
I got a hobble. Where's his arm?
Everybody
Hold on.
Keep on holding him.
Watch the cup.
Holding him.
Somebody hold the cup. I got his hand. I got his hand. Hold on.
Relax, bro. Okay. He's gonna kick.
You gotta move, bro. No, stay where you're at. Wait.
Don't lose it.
Hold on. Stay where you're at. Where's the gun? Wait, okay, wait, watch it. Make sure, help him. I got it. Make sure he doesn't move. Is it arm? I got you, Charles.
You got it.
All right. Watch your hand.
Yeah, that's wrist.
Go. It's this guy. Watch your finger. Got it. All right, hold on. Relax, dude. Relax, bud.
Hey, let's put him on the side. Let's go. I'll get a ticket. Okay.
Wait us.
Relax, okay? Stop fighting. We will take care of it.
Right. Hey, be the fake motherfuckers.
After he is cuffed, the officers move Chavez to a safer location on the front lawn while other officers check to make sure the residents of the home are safe and that there are no safety threats. The entire incident at this point lasted just under 2 hours. Despite being handcuffed, Chavez continued to physically resist the officers while on the ground.
Stop doing that, dude. Relax, dude.
Oh, you got my rifle.
Hey, relax, dude. Relax.
Grab the elbow. Grab the other side.
All right. Stop it, dude. Relax, man. Hey, compa, ya estuvo. Hey.
Here, you'll see him spit in the direction of nearby officers.
Ya relájese, compa, okay? it end up being a strap down there? I don't know. Hey, don't spit, dude.
Yo, hey, please stop spitting, bro. We'll get you some water in a second. Anybody got spits up?
They went to go get one, Thompson. Leave him right there. He's good. He's got his head to the side, so he's good right there.
Put his head on the grass so bang it.
Yeah, póntela aquí, anda, sacate. Ahí mero. No se mueva, okay?
That same supervisor also requested a mental evaluation unit, but none were available at the time. The mental evaluation unit partners police officers with clinicians that specialize in mental illness. When Chavez was handcuffed, the officers noticed that his breathing became labored and eventually stopped. Officers immediately notified LAFD of his status.
How's his breathing there, guys? He's kind of making jerky motions. Okay, let's get him on the side. Let's get him on the side. Okay.
Get him here now.
Yeah.
As soon as this occurred, LAFD began treatment. The LAFD paramedics transported Chavez to USC Medical Center where he was treated by emergency room physicians, but he was pronounced dead at 2:46 p.m. At the time of the incident, Chavez was 24 years old and had several prior arrests for assault with a deadly weapon, battery with great bodily injury, resisting police officers, and possession of a controlled substance. We are awaiting the results of the Los Angeles County Coroner's autopsy and the return of toxicology tests of Chavez's blood to determine the cause of death and whether Chavez was under the influence of any drugs or alcohol.
The LAPD is committed to bringing you information in a variety of ways so that you can get a full understanding of the complexities of policing, the challenges officers face in the line of duty, and when officers may use force to make an arrest or to defend themselves or another. We hope these community briefings will provide you an opportunity to learn about these critical incidents based on the information we currently have. Thank you for joining us for this first community briefing.